This is Chris Christensen from Amateur Traveler, and I'm at Dry Tortugas National Park. Dry Tortugas National Park is about a 2.5-hour boat ride, or a much shorter seaplane ride away from Key West, further to the west from Key West, and it was a strategic fort to control the shipping that was coming in and out of the Gulf of Mexico. It's a large fort. This is Fort Jefferson, and it's the third largest fort like this that was ever built by the United States. It probably saw its most significant use during the Civil War. It could have been captured by the Confederates at the beginning of the war when they sailed up and demanded its surrender, but the Union commander said that they needed to leave, and they needed to leave soon or he would blow them out of the water. What they didn't find out till later is that while the Union troops were there, the cannons had not yet shown up. There is a lighthouse on the island. It's an iron lighthouse that replaces one that was destroyed by a hurricane. Much more damage was done to the fort by hurricanes and by yellow fever than ever done in combat. If you do want to get to the fort more quickly, you can take a seaplane out. That's going to be a little more costly than taking the ferry, but it's going to be a lot faster, and it's going to get you there with smaller crowds. But I wouldn't really ever say that it's crowded at Dry Tortugas National Park. It's not a large national park, but there's really one ferry a day. Surrounded by a moat. This moat on the water side has a wall that separates it from the ocean. You can go snorkeling out here in the reef. The fort still has some of its large Parrott guns, rifled cannons that could shoot shots up to 2 to 3 miles away, as well as some of the other smoothbore guns of similar caliber. It's a fascinating place to go, especially if you're a history buff like me, or maybe if you just like the snorkeling. I'm Chris Christensen from Amateur Traveler.